Hey guys, what's up and welcome back to my channel. So today I'm bringing you all of the things that I've been loving in the month of May. I can't believe May is over, and I'm pretty sure everyone's saying that, but it's so crazy. Like one more month and the year is like halfway over. That's insane. Today I'm going to share with you guys the things that I've absolutely been loving this month. I do have not a whole ton, which I am very proud of myself. There are a few things that I've really been using a lot lately, and I really want to touch on them really quickly. And if you have any favorites of the month, please, I am begging you to leave them down below. I have been absolutely loving picking things up from your guys' recommendations. I've done that with a couple items and I'm so happy with a lot of them. So if you guys have any favorites of the month or just all-time like favorite holy grail products, please leave them down below and I would be super happy to check those out because I love makeup obviously, but I just love trying out new products and, you know, keeping things fresh in my makeup routine. So without further ado, I'm gonna just get on into the products. The first thing that I'm gonna talk about is hair care, and then I'll get on into skincare, and then we'll go into makeup and everything else. But the first favorite is actually a full line. I've been trying this line out for the past, I would say, 2 months, and I wanted to really test it out before I said anything so I can have like a really good opinion on them. And after 2 months of using them, I absolutely freaking love it. I already knew that I would love the brand because everything is amazing. It all has a really awesome price point. Everything in the line is $14, no matter what it is, shampoo, conditioner, hairspray, every single thing is $14. So that being said, I feel like I have 2 top favorites, but I love everything else that I own. But my 2 top favorites, my favorite product from them, no, they're tied. I can't choose between the 2. But this is from the brand Verb. I have all the products that I have from their like full line here. But my top 2 favorite are definitely the volumizing spray and the ghost hairspray. Both of these are amazing. They work really well for my hair. It's really like, it gets really flat at the top and then it gets super poofy at the end. So this really helps to volumize my hair, and whenever I blow dry it, it just helps to kind of puff it up and just make it super voluminous. Or I'll just put it in my hair when it's wet. I'll let it air dry and I can still kind of have a little bit of texture going on, and it is a little bit lifted, so that's awesome. You can see I've used quite a bit, and I don't really style my hair too often. Obviously you can tell with the bun, whenever I have it like straightened or curled in videos, that's usually the only time that I do it. I'm just not really a hair kind of person. I tend to run late every single day. My boyfriend absolutely is so frustrated by that, but I just, no matter what time I wake up, like I usually get up at 8 o'clock and I don't have class till noon, and I'll still walk in 15 minutes late. It's just how I am. I just like to kind of take my time with everything in the morning, but hair is just the thing that I put last, and if I have time to do it, I will, but if not, I won't. So this is awesome for days that I do want to do my hair and just kind of give it some lift. Or if I take a shower at night and I'm not going to blow dry my hair, I'm just going to let it air dry overnight, I will spray this in my hair or their sea salt spray, which I absolutely love as well. Again, you can see I use it a lot. My boyfriend also uses this one, but he stole my Bumble and Bumble one, so he uses that one more. But these guys are awesome to spray in your hair and let them kind of sit overnight so that you have some texture in your hair, and the next day, you know, you can straighten it, you can curl it, and it won't have that weird kind of flat, way too slick feel, which I love. So these 2 guys I've been loving. And then the other one is the hairspray. This is actually our second bottle because my boyfriend used it as well. He absolutely loves it. He has longer hair on top. He just kind of gets his sides cut whenever he does it. So he loves this guy and I absolutely love it. It kind of freezes your hair in a way. It's super weird because you spray it and your hair is like, it's holding there, but you can still touch it and move it around. But if you don't touch it, like, it won't move, which is really cool. So I absolutely love this guy. It is really weightless. It's awesome. You really can't even like feel it in your hair. It is like a little bit texturized, but it's not crunchy, which I love. So this guy is awesome. Next one is from Caudalie. It is their instant detox mask, and I've had this one for a while. I got it in gratis, like one of my first rounds of gratis. So this one in particular is meant to just deeply cleanse and minimize pores. They do have, I think, 3 or 4 other ones in their mask line, but this one I love. It's kind of like a weird pink color, but it's just kind of one of those like clay masks that just sucks everything out. So you get those little like, not bumps, but the little like rounds of oil on your face. But this has seriously been saving my life when I get like weird little bumps and my skin is just really clogged. So it is again today. I don't know what it is that's going on in my life right now that's happening, but like I have a pimple right here and I never get them right here. So that's kind of worrying me, but this mask is awesome for those kind of days that I want to kind of help my skin out a little bit. And I absolutely love this guy. It dries really, really fast, which is awesome because it can be a really quick mask, and it's not super intense and, you know, scary. Like the Glam Glow ones can kind of be a little scary for people who don't ever use them because they're so tingly and they just kind of really work. But this one works, but it's not that intense. So I absolutely love this guy, and I've been loving it a lot lately. And one last non-makeup thing. This is the Atelier cologne. It's called a cologne, but it's I believe it's unisex actually. This is the Bergamot Soleil. It's their newest one, and it smells freaking phenomenal. If you have ever been to Mexico, or if you're, I feel like, see, I don't want to like generalize either. If you've ever visited or lived in Mexico and you've tried a sweet lime, so a lima, I don't know if you can get them anywhere around here. The only times I've ever personally eaten them is when I've been to Mexico visiting my family. But they have sweet limes there. I don't know if they have them anywhere in the States. I don't know. But if you have tried a lima or a sweet lime, it smells exactly like, I have never been a fan of citrusy scents, but this one, it kind of like turned the switch on for me because now I really do like citrusy scents. It could just be the time of the year, but usually I'm a very sweet and very floral kind of person. So the fact that I like really sweet, but also very fresh and kind of limey scents is very new for me. But this Atelier cologne is amazing, and I heard that we were getting it gratis. So when I saw mine, I was seriously like, because it's not cheap for this guy. So I was super excited about that. And it's such a cute little bottle. I love it. I'm just like, so if you are a fan of like citrusy scents, go into your Sephora and get a sample of this, or just go to smell it and try it out because it is amazing. Like, I want to buy the huge ass bottle after I go through this because I seriously love it that much. But something that I have been using pretty much every day is my Smashbox primer oil. I always put this on my brushes, particularly the Morphe E6. This is my favorite one to put it on, just because I feel like it doesn't like just drain down. It really like kind of suspends for a little bit, and then I'll literally like go around my face so that way the oil gets everywhere and it's not just like on this half of my face. So yeah, you can tell that I haven't really used a whole ton, but that's only because it's such a really nice oil that you don't have to use a whole ton of it. I usually just take it as is. I'll do like 3 drops on my brush and then I'll call it good. That is awesome. I never really prime my face with it. I only mix it in with my foundations. I'll put it on the brush, or I'll use it as a skincare item. It gives you a really nice glow. It makes matte foundations still look kind of matte but more comfortable, especially now that it's getting hotter. So I have absolutely been loving this guy. The next thing are 2 color correctors, and people do not know how to take a joke because I went like this in a video, and I have a bruise right there, but I went like that in the video, but it wasn't to show that it was a deodorant. It was literally to show that it looks like a deodorant, because I get people at Sephora asking me like, why does Marc Jacobs have a deodorant? And I'm like, it's not a deodorant, it's a color corrector. So I literally just did that to like make a joke about it, but people were like, why is she putting deodorant on her face on Instagram? And I'm like, I'm not. It's a goddamn color corrector. But the one that I do absolutely freaking love is the Covert Affairs, and it's the green and yellow one, and it matches the June thing. It's awesome because it's such a like nice big flat surface that I can literally just go like that, because I have a ton of redness like right here and then right here on my face, which sucks, and it gets really irritated really quickly and really easily. So this, like, the big amount of space that it gives me is just perfect to like put it exactly where I need it. It doesn't feel like anything, which is awesome, but it covers like really well. So it's super lightweight. I feel like people get scared whenever I put it on because it looks like I have a lot of product on, but they are so sheer and like lightweight, but they distribute that color really nicely. So if you have a lot of redness and you kind of want to like be able to go like everywhere and not have to put on a ton of like green concealer and stuff, try out this guy because it's awesome. The next thing is a highlighter. It's a cream highlighter actually, and it's the Benefit High Beam. I've had this for about a year or 2, and it's always just sat in my drawer. Like, I think I've used it like once or twice before, and I think I was just using it wrong because I absolutely hated it those few times that I used it. It just didn't ever blend. I feel like it just kind of mixed really weird on my face, but now I use it right before I powder my face, just on the high points of my cheeks. See it in action, and it just blends in beautifully, and it just looks so good. It's such a really nice intense glow powder highlight. And the one that I've absolutely been loving is of course the Jeffree Star Peach Goddess. I do plan to get all of them. I have decided that I do want the green one. This crazy bitch needs a crazy highlighter. I get a lot of questions actually on Instagram and on here. I mean, I personally don't know your skin tone, but if you're anything like me, maybe even a tiny bit lighter, and I'm usually like an NC 20 right now, NC 2025. So if you're like an NC 15, you might be able to get away with this, but it isn't like super pink and peachy. I feel like people really think it's super peachy, but it's not. Like, it kind of swatches like it is, but honestly on the skin, oh, I had MAC Soft and Gentle and it looks just like that, because it's not like a super pink highlight. So my favorite bronzer of the month has been an old rediscovery. I've had this guy in my collection for probably a year now. Bronze Goddess from Estee Lauder. It is huge. It's actually, I still think Jeffree's is bigger than this guy, which is crazy because this is a huge pan of bronzer. So this is even bigger. It's just a really beautiful bronzer. Like, it's just the perfect kind of summery shade. I do have it on today, like right underneath my blush. It just blends so well. So there's a really intense swatch of it on my hand. It's really warm of a glow, but I really love it if you're not too fair. I feel like you can totally get away with it. And it's not that expensive. I feel like it was only like 35 bucks or so. I think, I don't remember. But it is a huge pan of bronzer and it is an amazing bronzer. For lips, the Clinique little scrub lip balm duo has been my favorite. Not for the scrubby side, I actually haven't even like touched that, but the lip balm, which is like the black honey lip balm, I have really been loving. I don't know what it is about it. Literally anytime I'm just running late for class, which is every day, I'll literally just like grab it and run, and it gives a little tint, it moisturizes my lips, and it just does everything. So I love this guy. But if you do want to just get like the actual color, I do know that they have like a little almost lipstick version of the black honey. This one is a Bobbi Brown mascara. It's the eye-opening mascara. It's actually just a little baby size. I got it in gratis, but I absolutely love this. I've never tried Bobbi Brown's mascaras, and this one is so big and chunky. I was like, hell no. But once I tried it, I honestly have been using it like nonstop, and I just cannot get enough of it. So this next thing is something that I really wish was not a favorite, but I have to be real. Whenever I'm kind of just in a rush and I don't know what to do, I will grab this guy. And the only reason I don't want it to be a favorite is because of all of the goddamn hype there is around it. But it's the Sweet Peach palette. This is the palette that I gravitate towards whenever I don't know what to do, mainly for 3 shades. Luscious, Bellini, Candied Peach. So there's something about these colors that I just love. This next thing is the Urban Decay lipstick. It's the old formula, not the new one, but it is the old one in the shade Naked 2. This has been my go-to everyday lipstick, especially a nude lipstick. Like, it is just perfect. I top it with any of my nude peachy glosses and it just works. It just looks so beautiful. It's just really good everyday, just kind of grab and go kind of shade. You don't have to really think about it. So this next thing is the Urban Decay lipstick. It's not the new ones, it's just the old school Revolution lipstick. This one's in the shade Naked 2 and it's just the perfect everyday kind of nude color. I can pair it with any one of my peachy pinky nude glosses and it just looks so good. It's a little bit of a darker nude. It's not super pale, which I do really like about it. So this has been like my all-time like favorite like grab and go, don't really have to think about it shade. One last favorite, I have really been loving the Marc Jacobs highliner. This is in the shade Black and I just love how creamy it is. It just kind of glides on. Really good for like the waterline. It'll set, it'll stay put, which I really like. And the color line comes with like a ton of different colors. So if you're someone who likes crazy colors or just really fun colors, they do have a really awesome selection in those as well. So those are all of my favorites for the month. I hope you enjoyed. Again, please leave me down your favorites of the month, any recommendations you have, any kind of holy grail products. I would absolutely love to hear them. Also, make sure to subscribe if you haven't already, as following on all my social media. I hope you guys enjoyed this video and I will see you next time.